Welcome everybody. This is the first live meeting, although we did a vinyl nights at Jose's that was pretty well attended a couple of months ago, but it's the first regular meeting since January, I think, of 2020. Kirk, was it January or February?
Last one I was at was January, but I think there was one.
There was? Okay. Maybe that was the one at Dave's house. Where is Dave, by the way? He was supposed to be here.
He said traffic was horrible on the Beltway.
So he turned around?
That's what he said. He's going to try and make it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he said he was coming. So anyway, it's been a while, but welcome. Turnout's pretty good, you know, considering all the extraneous things that are happening. So we plan on starting to meet every month now from heretofore. You know, hopefully, you know, most people are vaccinated and, you know, and all the stuff that they have to do. I do have to tell you that I am not vaccinated because I have the eye transplant thing, and there is a chance that the vaccine could cause rejection. So for at least 6 months, I'm not going to do it, and then we'll look at some non-mRNA vaccines that supposedly don't jeopardize the chance. So anyway, but I stay masked and all the rest of the stuff when I go out and the rest of it. So, all right, cool. I'm still the same old guy. So I wanted to start with here, like I said, we're going to start running meetings again. We're going to start moving around. Gary's talking about his place. We're going to do, we also want to do your place probably for late October of Vinyl Nights.
Okay.
And then we're going to move a meeting to Dave's and also at Greg's place. And then also with our friend at Soda, he's offered to do a Vinyl Nights as well at his place with some of his new setups. So I want to bring you over and introduce you here in a little bit. So yeah, we have a lot of stuff planned. So I wanted to get to, for October, we're planning on the audio yard sale. As we had it for 2 years, and then last year we didn't have it. I was for Garrett Park. I've been able to schedule the yard sale for October 16th. So unless something happens where the county shuts us down or whatever it is, we're going to do it. If there's, you know, there's not enough people selling stuff, we're going to have the meeting there or whatever, because it's already paid for, set up. I bought the liquor license, so we have the all-day liquor license. We'll have a party. I actually have a wine distributor who brings wine into DC and Montgomery County, Portuguese wine, who's going to donate several bottles. Yeah. So we'll have some high-end Portuguese wine there. So, and then hopefully you guys, you know, want to bring gear in. Remember, for members, it's $30, you know, a table, whatever. Bring in whatever you want to sell, record albums, gear, Chris, lots of gear.
Hold on to that.
Yeah, I bought the license, so I can bring. Who's got specialty whiskeys? We can bring those. Dave does. Yeah, Dave does. Yeah, and we'll have lunch for all the members and stuff too. So, so I'll be sending out the forms. Just it's right there. All right, thank you. So then November is Capitol Audio Fest, we hope. So I wanted to bring Gary in. He's going to talk about what's happening with the show, because this is the only show left on the schedule for this year. So, so you know, we're it. So Gary, if you can come up and chat about the Capitol Audio Fest.
Yay! Thank you. That's well, fine. John's right. I mean, the Capitol Audio Fest is still on. As far as the state goes, we can have large gatherings, but the county of Montgomery County has implemented an additional measure in that we all have to wear masks. So, as it stands, legally, all we have to do is just wear a mask, everybody that's in attendance. But with suggestion from a couple friends of mine who are attorneys and other people in the industry, it was recommended that I also apply an additional measure, which is providing another safety measure with COVID. So everybody is being requested to bring your COVID vaccination card and or show a negative test within the next week, the week prior to the event. So, I mean, that's what I've done. So with that being said, the Capitol Audio Fest is in prime position to capitalize and to move forward. So I appreciate everybody being here and supporting me. So thank you all. But next year there will be a Capitol Audio Fest still in November. And also, I don't know if you heard, I started another show with Lou Hinckley of Daedalus. We're going to have a show sometime in the middle of next year in Seattle. Not yet. I'm working on that. No, and we're also, so we're going to have one next year on Pacific Coast. And this year we're on, as of right now, to repeat myself, the state is open, the county is open, and I tell you what, the hotel is hungry. They just started hiring their employees back. It's kind of, who was it that was just at the hotel? Somebody was, and they said, where is it, Mark? Oh yeah, that it is slim pickings there. They just hired, everybody probably knows Manny. Manny's the go-to guy running all the crews in the hotel. And they just hired people back. The bar's open in the evenings. They're serving some food. It's limited menu, but they assure me that everything's going to be fully staffed and ready to go for the Capitol Audio Fest. Exactly right. Exactly. But I said to him, I said, what happens if somebody shows up and they don't want to wear a mask? They said, we'll take care of it. We'll call the police. I said, because I don't want to be the hall monitor. I mean, I'll check at the door, but that's it.
Not to belabor that point, but when you say bring in your card, can you have it on your phone? Or
Sure.
Bring the card. Right?
Good enough.
But
we're all
always shifting,
right.
So
Nonetheless, bring a mask. Everybody's going to be wearing a mask. So, and Jose needs to wear 2 masks because you're double ugly. Even those glasses, you're kind of sexy. You're sexy with those glasses, though.
You have to wear the mask over your mouth.
Yes. Properly. No, you have to wear it properly. You have to wear it properly. But I look forward to the having the show, and I look forward to the swap meet, and also having a vinyl event over at my house. So,
Yeah.
I guess we'll talk about details later.
Okay.
Appreciate your support. Thank you very much. Thank you. All right.
Yeah, I got one thing. Thanks, Gary.
Oh, yeah.
I'm launching, to help promote the show, I'm launching a YouTube channel called CAF News. It's going to go live Monday night. Part of Gary's speech will be there and some other things. So once it gets circulated, I need everybody to subscribe, like and share so the thing spreads out. But you'll hear more about it. It'll be posted. Chris will post the information on our website, on the club's website. It'll go on Facebook. It'll go everywhere. But
Email it too.
yeah, well, I don't have people's email addresses, but
Give it to me. I'll share it.
yeah. So on the month of October, I am going to be calling all the vendors and do Zoom meetings and have them talk about what's going to be at the show and all that. So that'll be posted maybe 3 or 4 a week during the month of October. And then on Thursday, I'll be there taping, videotape filing, however you want to call it, setup, and that'll go live that night to advertise the show. But we really need to help this out and get the word out that this show is going and it's going to be great and everybody's going to be safe and protected. So look for that.
All right. Thanks,
All right.
Gary.
Thank
Appreciate
you.
it.
Thank you.
Yep.
All right.
This show's going to happen, and we got a show. Anything else? We're still going to be doing some virtual things. I've got nostalgia about the old days and whatever. So that's still on the agenda. Again, the yard sale, and then vinyl nights, where we're also adding a new feature. We don't want to forget about the high res guys, so we're going to have some high res spotlights for some nice high res recordings, including some surround high res that we're going to do at Dave's place. We're setting up a special system for that. We're going to be doing probably in late November, early December, Mahler's Fifth Bernstein in multi-channel, which has been released from Japan. It's really good. You got to hear this. Yeah, the Bernstein Mahler's Fifth from '63. So we're going to do it at Dave's place. It's full 5.1. It's incredible considering that all the tracks were done in '63, how good it is. Yeah, so we'll be doing some of that as well. Any other questions? You hush. Any other questions or suggestions or anything? Let me know. Again, it's great to have people together again. It's been a while, so it's good. And hope we'll also go. Yeah, we're going to continue the tradition of the happy hours, which we started doing over the summer. There was limited attendance. A lot of them were at the Quincy's North, which is up the street. But like the Monday night thing with burger night, which is good. You can sit outside and away from everybody. But we're also going to open that up to, we have a location in DC near Woodley Park. And also, Greg, that bar near you, the pizza place, to try to do it as well. And then we're also, we're probably going to look at your place again for the Christmas party for December. All right, turning to the transparency system. I can't hear you. The transparency system that we have set up just for something to listen to. This is an idea that I had. It's based on a pro audio setup. When I used to work I was a publisher and executive editor at Creator, a Pro Audio Review. We used to do a lot of studio sessions where we sat in with recording engineers and whatever, and we would hear stuff tracked right out of the tracking room directly in before it got polished through mastering engineers and all that kind of stuff to polish it up or whatever. We got to hear the full dynamics of the track, and those systems were very neutral kind of systems. There wasn't any color or anything like that. They were, Westlake speaker systems and other kind of systems and amps and things like that, early days of DACs. So the system that I have here at the house is actually based on that. It's a near-field monitoring system based on the Lipinski sound L505s, which were some of the flattest speakers we ever measured. I mean, they were within yeah, but no, but but these speakers within 1.5 dB from 70 hertz to 20 kilohertz were just amazing. 1.5 dB, tight window. Andrew Lipinski is a recording engineer, classical recording engineer, and he created them in order to hear accuracy out of the studio. So I thought it might be fun for us to listen to a system like that. We're combining it up with the Benchmark, which has the Benchmark system has the lowest, the best signal to noise and highest dynamic range out there measured. It approaches through the three components about -128, which is about in dynamic range and signal to noise, which is incredible. But anyway, just stuff to listen to. But it does showcase that you have to have good recordings to listen to. Bad recordings sound even worse on it. So anyway, if anybody wants to come downstairs and check it out, I've got some choice cuts. I find that acoustic stuff sounds best, a piano and acoustic guitar and things like that. Pop recordings are often so loaded with processing that they don't sound that good and you can really hear it. But come down and listen to it. We've got a couple of really nice recordings and we'll go through the system.
How much are the Lipinski speakers?
Well, the 505s aren't really made anymore. It's like the 707s now, but if you can get them, they're about, I think, 14 or 15 grand. I think these were like 6 or 7 grand and they're, 2004, 2005. These lack the bottom end. You got to use a subwoofer with them. They just don't, they roll off very quickly below 75 hertz. So you got to use a sub with it.